Hello everyone, this is Jade Kennedy. I know you're probably on the internet and you're looking for a way to actually, or ways to save your relationship. I know I was at one time, and there's no worse feeling than to be broken up with and trying to figure out, how to get your ex back. So you're looking for ways to save your relationship. And let me tell you a little bit about me too. My ex broke up with me actually. And what do we typically do? A lot of us will call and plead and say why we should be given another chance, how you'll change, that you're sorry, I want you back, please give me, But those kind of things actually turn the other person off. And there are actually two motivators, and this is straight from the book, two motivators that actually can work. And this is if the person still has feelings for you. Okay, and the first motivator is curiosity. And I'm going to tell you how to create some curiosity. And the second motivator is actually jealousy. So how do you create curiosity? Well, what you want to do is you want to give them a call, and you want to say, hey, if your girlfriend was named Diane, hey Diane, I actually wanted to thank you for the breakup, and I want to thank you in person. And you hang up. Now, what's going to happen? She's going to hear the message, and she's going to feel like, hey, what's going on? Because before you were begging and pleading, you were calling and constantly harassing her about getting back together, and now you're thanking her. So she's either going to what? She's either going to email you or she's going to call you. And when they call or email, the first thing you want to say immediately is, hey, I really want to thank you for the breakup. I'm learning some things, and I just really appreciate it. I think it's good for me. I think it's good for us. I really think I need to be set free. Then they're going to ask you, most likely, second thing they're going to ask you, so how you doing? And, you want to respond with, hey, great. I'm meeting a lot of new people. And actually, I met this girl the other day. This is if you're a guy, or if you're a girl. You say, I met this guy the other day. And he seems to be a really, really nice guy. And I'm looking forward to getting to know them. And when they ask you more about the girl or guy, that's all you really say. You go, you know what, I really don't know much about him. I just met him the other day. But they really seem like, a nice person. This is going to create the jealousy. This is going to make them say to themselves, well, really, and if they have feelings for you, they're not going to want someone else invading on their territory. Now the thing is too, when you these are straight from the book. Like I say, these are two things that are straight from the book that actually work. But the thing is too, when you use these, make sure you have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, these can actually backfire on you, and they can make your chances of ever getting back with that person null and void. So you got to have a plan. What's your overall goal? What do you plan to do? And once you do get them back, how are you going to change? What are you going to do to keep them interested? What are you going to do to be different so they won't walk away like they did before? It's really, really important. And I say here on the bottom of the page, you see the book, how to get to the book that I actually use. It's reunitelove.com right here on the bottom. I'm telling you guys, it works. I wouldn't be on camera telling you it didn't. I get a lot of emails from people, and you can actually email me too if you like at jademan23@gmail.com. And I give a little bit of advice on things I found from the book. But I'm telling you, read it for yourself. Go to the page, read some of the stuff about the book, things about the book, and it'll really, really help you. There's different ways of getting your girlfriend back, and actually how to keep her once you get her back. That's what's real important. A lot of people use these psychologies and different tricks to get people back, but then they never change when they get them back, and that's what the book shows and tells you how to do. All right, so I'll say take care, you guys, and God bless to you.